Robb Stark never lost a single battle, yet he still lost the war. So how does a king who defeats every enemy on the battlefield end up betrayed at his own wedding, slaughtered and erased from history? This wasn't bad luck. Robb Stark failed because of choices, and today we're breaking down exactly why. Robb Stark failed not because he was weak, but because he was unprepared for the political reality of Westeros. He was a brilliant military commander, but a terrible political player, and too honorable for a world built on betrayal. On the battlefield, Robb Stark was unstoppable. He won every major battle against the Lannisters, outsmarts Tywin through speed, and even manages to capture Jaime Lannister himself. But Westeros is not won on the battlefield alone, which brings us to his first fatal mistake of marrying Talisa instead of one of the Freys. Walder Frey was not powerful, but he was positioned. Robb needed them more than they needed him. But by marrying Talisa, he puts his personal honor over political necessity. He publicly humiliates Walder Frey and even ends up sending a message that oaths don't matter. His next mistake was executing Rickard Karstark for killing Lannister prisoners. This move instantly lost him thousands of soldiers who were loyal to Rickard. In their eyes, Robb is weak for executing a man who killed enemies. People like Tywin, on the other hand, would have manipulated, while Robb chooses justice over survival. A key takeaway here is that a king can't afford to be only just. He must also be ruthless. In addition to that, he always trusted the wrong people, such as the Boltons and the Freys. Roose Bolton was never loyal, he was only patient. However, Robb fails to inspire fear or suspicion. Also, a grave error was sending Theon to Pike, which leaves his rear exposed politically. So all in all, after Robb's decisions, the Red Wedding was inevitable. By the point of arriving at the Freys, he had no strong allies, a reduced army, he has broken his vows, and angry vassals. To conclude, the Red Wedding was totally preventable, but Robb Stark wasn't able to see through his mistakes and predict the future. He wasn't stupid, but he was raised to be a lord instead of a king, and certainly not a player in the Game of Thrones. Do you think Robb Stark could have won if he lived longer, or was his fate sealed from the start?